Welcome to Flippin' Rejects with me, Shane Luthien, where we take items that people are giving away for free over the internet or items that we find at a thrift store that are not necessarily free. We take those rejected items and flip them and turn them into functional art pieces, home decor, and sometimes furniture. Let's get started.
On this video, I'll be taking these two vintage cameras and turning them into lamps. Here I'm starting out on the base and the shelves of the film camera. Put a coat of boiled linseed oil on them, as well as staining the bottom of the shelves and the base just to give it a consistent look. Then started to assemble the industrial piping that would hold the shelves to the base. I started painting with a self-etching primer that would allow good adhesion for the top coats of color. I'm using a deep brown just for a decent base. After a couple coats of that, I went over the top of that, just lightly misting a metallic color, kind of give it a decent look. Now on to camera disassembly. Here I'm adding some lamp cord and a candelabra base to where the flash was originally. Mix up a little two-part epoxy just to hold the candelabra base sturdy. Here I'm drilling a hole out to run the wire through the camera. Placing a matching hole in the camera body. And now on to assembly of the shelves and the base. I then fish the wire all the way through the industrial piping, down through the base, and out the bottom. bulb in and see if it works. Here I'm starting on this old vintage Canon Super 8 camera. Quick disassembly, and I was able to get started. I used a Dremel to grind out a little bit of the inside so that the light socket would fit in. Here I'm just wiring up a medium base light socket that will go in the end of the camera. For this build, I wanted to try something new, so I cast my right hand in plaster as if it were holding the camera. Here I'm just trying to get an idea of how the camera will fit in my hand before I stick it in the mold. At this point, I still wasn't sure that this was going to work, but after seeing my hand come out of this mold, I kind of felt a little better about it. was then able to move on to assembling the industrial piping for the base.
Oh, hey, just out here fishing with these lamps you just watched me build. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button. If you really like it, hit that bell. You'll get a notification in your email every time I make another video where I flip something into something cool. So have a great day and go out and make something awesome. Yeah, you know, use my right hand lamp. No, I always say that.